Right, so you can't imagine the challenge it is to try to make a short video to talk about the difference between 2 and 4. Well, let's see. I got a book, one that I'm reading from the list of 17 books for my master's, and then it shows something really interesting, that is the categorization of prepositions taking into consideration space, time, degree, and others. Okay, so when you think of space, we can use 2 or 4. 2 when you mean direction, right? Think of the verb go. You go to a place. You go to, why did I think? To the Caribbean islands. Okay, you go to the mall, you go to the park, you go to school, you go to Paris. But not only go on, you also have a travel to a place, a drive to work, fly to New York, right? And then you can also use for with the idea of a goal, yes? For instance, I've just told you, you go to a place, you travel to a place. However, when you have the verb leave, you leave for the place. It is an exception, and then I was trying to find why. Why is it an exception? Well, from what I've read, yeah, and I'm sharing here, if you have an answer, please share. But it seems that when you leave, you go away from a place to start going somewhere else. So it doesn't really indicate, it doesn't really imply movement. Because when you have to, you go from a place to another. And then when you have leave, it's just that. You go away from that place to start going somewhere else. Well, take this as an exception. Huh? You go to, you drive to, fly to, travel to. However, when you have the verb leave, you leave for a place as a goal, okay, as an objective. The same thing for set out. That guy from Into the Wild, Alexander Tramp? Supertramp, yes. Do you remember him? He set out his journey for Alaska. What a beautiful film. Must see, watch it. And then for is also used when you mean distance, okay? We've driven for 100 miles, right? Then we can also use to when you mean indicating time with the idea of until. So we're going to work from 9 to 5, from 9 to 5, until 5. And it also means, it may also give us the idea of before, right? So a quarter to 10, it's the same as 15 minutes before 10 o'clock, 9:45, right? And then considering time, 4 indicates duration. We've been here for 2 hours. Another category, which is degree. You use to when you have the idea of extent, point. To what extent do you agree with this quotation? I'll have to think of something cool here. Or when you are in a debate, in a discussion, you can say, well, you are right to a certain point, yeah, to a certain extent as well, you can say. In terms of degree, for is used with the idea of exchange. Look, I bought this necklace for $10, okay? Then there's this other brought by the book. To is used meaning accompany. For example, dance to the music, dance to the flow. Yeah. For is also used when you have reason. What do I mean? Madonna is famous for her talent, for her charisma, for her attitude, and for her music, right? Also, with the idea of purpose, just like the one I mentioned before. For instance, let's do this just for fun. Again, let's fish. Fish. It's the example I found in the book. Let's fish for trout. Or, I studied hard for this A I got. Okay? So, let's see. 2, 4, considering space, time, degree, and some other peculiarities that we've seen here. Yeah? Go to a place, go to the movies, go to the mall. However, leave for, set out for an adventure, a journey, right? Time, 2, from 9 to 5, yeah? It means until. And a quarter to 10, so before 10. And then we've been here for 2 hours, yeah? Meaning duration, time duration, degree. To which extent do you agree with that person? Or also exchange, I got this necklace for $10. Dance to the music, meaning accompany. The reason, Madonna is famous for her music and purpose. Let's do this for fun, yeah? So I believe this is it. Now I'm preparing another video with other possibilities. Go to or go for. I've already heard go for. Stay tuned, okay? I'll see you soon. I'll see you around. Bye.